movies. Now, I'm going to be speaking about Black Widow here, and more Rachel Weisz's character. There's been a minor spoiler. Now, I say minor because it would have come out anyway at some point. And I think it's Jimmy Kimmel who has kind of put his foot in it. He's come out and he's mentioned the character's name. I'm not clicked on the actual interview. I've not watched it because, to be quite frank, time is precious and I don't have a lot of it. I'll watch it later. But he introduced her as the character. It was Melina Vostokov. And she came out and she corrected them. She says, basically, I think we are prohibited from saying Melina's second name. I think it's a Marvel Cinematic Universe secret, but oh well, you've done it now. As if the hardcore comic book fans would not identify her name and track her down in the comics. Come on to fuck, Rachel. Treat them better than that. They're smart guys, these comic book fans, man. They will know already. They will have it down, your whole character arc, what the fuck she's going to be doing. Is she going to stab her in the back? Her place in this movie, they will know. That's what I'm saying, in a sense, her place in the movie. It's not a huge spoiler, but it's interesting because I've looked into the character and it's a very interesting character who actually has a future. But I don't think she's got a future in the MCU. I think she's going to bite the bullet in the MCU pretty fucking quickly. Probably as quickly as Pietro, Aaron Taylor-Johnson's version, that is. She was speaking as well, accidental reveal, blah blah blah. This is what she said about the character. Highly skilled, highly trained in combat, fluent in 25 languages. Wow. She runs kind of, well, a pig farm. That's where the family have met me. At my scientific lab where I also keep pigs, which I experiment on. So, look, it's already been confirmed, kind of, in leaks that, in this incident, like, this is the other poster I was speaking about. Fantastic poster. Wow. Almost Tron-esque. I love it. And almost time travel-esque as well. It's like the actual Avengers suits they wore in Endgame. It's kind of been confirmed about this character, this Melina character, that she is indeed going to be the main villain in this movie. It's been portrayed as Taskmaster being the villain, but he is almost like the... how shall I put it? He's like the Walton Goggins villain in Ant-Man and the Wasp. A sort of minor villain who is a pain in the arse, a thorn in the side of the characters. But ultimately it is Melina. She's going to be revealed to be the big bad. That was the rumours. I don't know if it's true. I may be completely wrong. And she's going to turn. And then ultimately it's going to be Elena and Natasha who are going to have to take her down. Perhaps with the help of Red Guardian as well. So all in all, I'm intrigued by this movie, man. I've been speaking about this movie for a long time, saying that ultimately they should just get it fucking out. Anyway. And just move on to the future of the MCU. But the more I'm thinking about it, if they're wanting this out in the theatres, ultimately they think it's going to be successful, and I think it will be as well. I've seen the trailers when I went to see Tenet, and it's a fucking experience going to see a Marvel movie. I don't care what the naysayers say. Love them or hate them, they are an experience to go and see in the theatres. So I'm absolutely certain it's going to be successful. They must think it's going to be successful. That's why they're adamant it gets a theatre release. Then you take it, you factor in that it must have some sort of factor on the actual future of the MCU. There must be something spoilerific in this movie that they are adamant it goes out in the theatres. I'm pretty sure Tom Holland wasn't allowed to watch this movie. They denied him the chance to watch a screener of this movie because there is something in it that's spoilerific, and I think the spoiler is Yelena is going to take up the mantle. Well, she can't because it's a fucking prequel, but I think the character of Yelena is going to be pertinent to the future of the MCU. I think she's going to be the next Black Widow. I'm convinced of it. But I'm looking forward to the movie. Look at that fucking poster. It's incredible, man. What a bit of artwork that is. Just fantastic. Looking forward to seeing Scarlett, man. Fantastic actor and a good looking girl as well, so it's always good to watch eye candy on the screen while you're enjoying a story, and she certainly is fucking eye candy, let's be honest. Sandro has said, I wonder if Black Widow makes $1 billion. Going to be difficult, man. In this environment, this current landscape of COVID, and it's still affecting certain countries, it's going to be hard, man, to make $1 billion. Any movie to make $1 billion. But they are making money at the box office. We've seen it, The Conjuring 3, A Quiet Place 2. They are making money, and decent money as well. $35 million in its weekend and stuff like that. What can a big blockbuster Marvel movie make at the box office, man? I reckon it can make anywhere between $600 million in the current environment. I don't know, man. The sky's the limit. It could make $1 billion. I don't know. It really could. It depends how the audience are and how willing they are to go into the theatres to see it. I think it could. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell. I never want to write a Marvel movie off. Never. Especially when it's a much beloved character like Black Widow. You've got that nostalgia vibe going out and watching it. How it's going to... There was rumours it was going to fit into Civil War as well, so it's going to be interesting, man. multiple flashback, multiple timelines getting explored. Please don't talk about leaks. Every video of Mike Zero has leaks of Star Wars. This leak I think is true though, whereas Mike Zero's is a load of shite. Because Mike has built a channel on leaks. I only talk about leaks when I think they're fucking real. I think it's real. Mark Ruffalo did see Black Widow. Did he? Did he see Black Widow? Well, I hope he didn't take his phone in. Because Mark's usually reliable with spoilers. It's only when he gets a bit forgetful and leaves fucking recordings going on in his phone, like live streams, and lets everyone hear parts of the movie. I can trust Mark. It's Tom Holland's. He's an absolute blabbermouth. He would leak it. Look, I'm going to end the show on this, man.